Who even makes these insane weapons?
Scarlet, your father's work was never pointless. He believed in something. So much so that he gave up the thing most precious to him in search of it. That was most unpleasant.
I gave my heart away once. It returned to me more decrepit than this.
No! I knew there was a reason I hated that little blue rat.
Merde, nearly empty.
Max ammo.
At least it saves me from shelling out my own hard-earned dough.
One less beast aboard this vessel.
Who taught you how to shoot like that? Ah, that's right, you were a soldier.
Don't try that with me. I will cut you bad.
You insulted me! I simply could not let that go.
Insta-kill.
Much as I try to avoid violence, it will not let me go.
Oh, I could have made that a lot more painful. Believe me.
His death reminds me of Diego. Overdramatic. Stay back! That gassy shrieker is a walking contagion!
I'm watching this pile of bones and meat matter carefully this time.
Bye-bye.
Back for more, big guy?
That's left me a bit lightheaded. Well, you know, more than usual.
Bonus points.
Thank you. I am, after all, working up a sweat over here. Wait, is that sweat? What am I secreting?
Kill the blue ones on sight, amigos! They make our job 10 times harder.
A new challenger! Latest loser!
Shut your jabbering bone hole!
Given what happened when the artifacts were locked together, I think my father wanted the two parts as far away from each other as possible.
Yet you brought it straight to its companion piece aboard this ship? I knew I was right to give the medallion away. I think it is probably cursed.
You think strength in numbers gives you an advantage? It doesn't.
Kaboom!
Whoa! What in the heavens was that? Am I on fire? Have I told him about the side effects? I'm sure I did. Definitely. I distinctly remember saying, you do know there are side effects. Sure doesn't do well on the water. Ha! Well, look at me now, Evelyn!
Hey! We ain't doing the foxtrot.
Carpenter.
You tear my coat! I tear your flesh!
Fascinating. The creature seems composed of fire and coal. Well, terrifying really, but fascinating too.
That blue one seems unconcerned with us. This makes me nervous, my friends. I will have my revenge! Actually, I just did.
I am empty.
I spit on your bloodline.
Double points.
Many of them. None have escaped.
It's a monstrosity. But at least it's our monstrosity.
All before me like the Shia. You are nothing. I ruled over the largest empire the world has ever seen.
That sounded a lot wetter than an explosion really should.
Bah, diable! First, maintain consciousness.
Should have stuck to shoveling coal.
I find myself wondering if Lady McKendrick met with the same fate as these other poor souls. It would be such a shame. She was so beautiful.
I would wager she's not beautiful now. She probably looks like tenderized beef. That went rotten, and was chewed by a stray dog.
I'm all for attacking indiscriminately, so long as you don't include me. He's almost pocket-sized. Not that I'd want him anywhere near my, bits and pieces. Bloody Nora!
Max ammo.
Fireman cometh again! Did that make you a little seasick?
I am glad. Glad that I did not have to smell the odor of your final breath.
Chalk up one more for the Legionnaire. Get away from me! You're worse than urchins!
Carpenter.
Phew, that blue fellow! He's making the worm brain stronger! C7 H5N306 with perhaps a touch of NI3. That's wonderful!
That Blue Mammon is healing his friends!
The downside to being made out of coal? You're pretty combustible, I'll tell you that!
You swing a mean shovel, but, you know, it's just a shovel. If you had any sense, you'd beat it before...
Knocked off his knob!
I do not like these stokers. They remind me too much of the man I used to be.
Look! You got blood on me! You had better not be carrying the pox! Oh, so much blood. Oh, I can't stand it. Honestly, it makes me want to puke my lungs up.
I am no stranger to blood. I have bathed in it so deeply that I once feared I might drown. But please, empty your stomach if it makes you feel better.
It looks better now, yes? Much less ugly above the neck.
It was probably glad you blew its head off, Diego, given the way you were grinning at it.
Fire sale.
The market is collapsing. Sell, sell, sell! Wait, no, that's not right. Buy! from the box! You cannot even begin to comprehend the power of our weapons. I can't either.
Here comes the four-legged freak!
Bonus points.
Don't worry. I don't plan on letting this burn a hole in my pocket.
Let's tango, bestia!
Time to turn the fleshies into mushies.
You're basically Bow Wow mutton at this point.
Bollocks! Nearly lost my grip there.
I understand what you are doing.
Insta-kill.
Pain can be a useful motivator. I try to steer clear of violence these days.
Fire
But
sale.
killing you was a pleasure.
Couldn't just stay in the boiler room, could you?
Well, at least it is a kinder fate than remaining a coal monster. The blade lets me feel your death.
You looking to get hurt? Because that's what's gonna happen.
Max ammo.
Whatever you wear is long gone. Nothing could withstand such a barrage.
The perfect tool for deconstruction projects.
Ah, gracias. That itch has been bothering me for hours. I would say I am shocked, but, well, I leave the bad jokes to Shaw.
Yes, Hammer, I feel you. I'll be calling down the lightning soon enough.
I hope Diego does not see me with this. He will joke that I am holding hands with the monster. Yes, Hammer of the Gods. I know you are ready.
Fire sale.
Your first mistake was touching me. Your second, letting me find you.
The Monstre Blue must die, or we surely will.
That cheeky blue fellow is giving his friends a leg up!
I really hope you're not dumb enough to think that was a smart idea.
A lot better than the job I did on last year's turkey.
That sneaky little creep is healing the others. I don't like unfinished business. Never have.
C'est fini!
Hey, Bruno, that one just decided to have a lie down.
I do not believe in Valhalla, but I can be convinced. Monsieur Shaw, if you do not mind me inquiring, can you tell me what happened to your eye? I am curious.
Well, Monsieur Delacroix, I actually do mind you inquiring. Besides, look at what is happening right now!
Double points.
Praise my sweet mercy. Crush your spirit and your skull.
I've not seen anything that angry since Evelyn discovered my secret compartment. I'm not normally this destructive. Tentacles!
You will have to try harder than that!
Max ammo.
Harder!
He's quite the little barbarian, isn't he?
Hey, Erlikowitz! These are not soldiers! They're mere sheep! You are nothing! I ruled over the largest empire the world has ever seen!
Gas is
Bonus points.
messing with my head. I can't think straight.
Ooh! We should each claim a crawler and race them against each other. I'm naming mine Floor Admiral.
Ah, mi amigo con bolas de fuego. So good to see you again.
You were beyond redemption! Foul, cursed creature!
Nice to see the soldier knows how to soldier.
What exactly am I smelling? Is that you? Or me? Oh! Now you die! After all that fuss and bother! Typical.
You keep asking for it, bub. Now you get to see what happens. I'll give you a clue. It'll hurt.
Die, monstre! My body is strong. I have no ego to bruise. Unlike Diego.
Don't pick a fight you can't win. Case in point.
Well, this is cathartic, if nothing else.
Let the monster come. I shall unleash the hammer.
I met Alistair last year in Juarez, Mexico. He was a man obsessed.
When I met Alistair, I saw that same obsession. But I owe him my life. And in turn, must help Scarlet. I could have tormented you further, monster, but I chose not to.
Insta-kill.
He's almost pocket-sized. Not that I'd want him anywhere near my, bits and
Double
pieces.
points.
Yes, double points for all the murdering. I'm trying to remember Scarlet as a child, and I can't. Same goes for my own family, if I'm honest with myself. Oh, shame on me. Bugger, I think you just popped one of my buttons.
Hands off the merchandise! This coat was crafted by Italy's finest tailors.
Fear not only the Kraken's power, fear me.
Could use a sprinkle more of trinitroanisole, I think.
Max ammo.
No one wrongs Diego
Fire
Necali
sale.
who lives to tell the tale.
Another bloke with a shovel. I hope everyone likes fireballs. The downside to being made out of coal? You're pretty combustible, I'll tell you that.
I was born in battle, so shall I die!
You won't recognize the symptoms because of the symptoms. Short-term memory. Long-term memory. I'm all for attacking indiscriminately, so long as you don't include me. Ah, yes, the old wall sells you a gun trick. A classic. Look what you've done to my knife! I'm going to have to clean that.
This man was forced to fight for a cause not his own. I know the feeling.
Ah, grand. Does anyone else want to deal with that thing?
I should have introduced myself. I am Diego Necali, your executioner!
Bloody Nora, Diego! Things aren't looking too promising for you!
Didn't I warn you before? Too late now.
Right, this order took Alistair. Very devious, not good-willed. What do they want? What do we want? What do they know? What do we know?
Sure, mi amigo inglés. I do not wish to sound disrespectful, but can you handle yourself in a fight?
Handle myself. Handle myself. What are you insinuating? I am more than capable.
Now, where was I?
Insta-kill.
Fighting for my life.
Gotta keep breathing.
Double points.
I have long given up the pursuit of wealth. I swear I will cleanse this whole ship!
Hands off the merchandise! This coat was crafted by Italy's finest tailors!
Bonus points.
Demolished! That was a mistake. A grave mistake.
That will leave a bruise. I hate bruises. They make my tattoos all wonky.
Double points.
You cannot even begin to comprehend the power of our weapons. I can't either.
Here comes Mr. Hot and Bothered again.
This electric one looks like how I felt with my first hangover. Absinthe makes for quite a night.
I'm gonna throw up.
Is this how I die? The smell is overpowering.
Can we not simply push the fire ghoul overboard?
I'll get to every one of you scab heads before I'm through.
You continue to surprise me, Shaw.
That was almost as satisfying as threading a needle. And I didn't even have to lick it first.
You looking to get hurt? Because that's what's gonna happen.
Ha! Shaw! Do you know what you just did? It was good! Feel free to do it again. Just when you think the dead cannot smell any worse.
They couldn't make this just a little lighter?
Forgive me, mademoiselle. I merely wish you to know that I am at your service. I believe we will find your father, and the object of his obsession.
Appreciate that, Bruno. But I'm not sure I'm a great believer in either of those things. Let's just do what we need to in order to survive.
Max ammo.
Cheer to the rest.
Well, yes, I certainly took the egg on that one. That means I won.
Maybe if you lay off the medicine, you could do that more often, Shaw.
Let's tango, bestia! Angel-locking firebomb.
Kaboom!
What was that? Did someone just cut an atom in half? It exploded! Shame. I was hoping to examine his remains.
I will ensure you do not live long enough to do that again.
I'm not normally this destructive. Except to myself.
The runt is helping his allies.
That was a joint effort. My thrust, your momentum. Oh, that was a bit sloppy. Need to work on my swing. That is quite enough from you, Slappy Daniels. Wait! We're blowing holes in the ship! Oh, we're not? Thank goodness for that.
Muchas gracias. The belly of my starving gun is full once more.
That one's giving the others a boost!
Insta-kill.
This whole day's gotten crazy. I'm just rising to the occasion.
Shaw, are you sure you don't need to take a moment to get your breath back, huh?
Didn't see that coming, did you? I did. I watched the whole thing.
If you had any sense, you'd beat it before you lose something.
Low ammo. I should restock.
I am not a petty man by nature, but you are starting to push my buttons.
Fat lot of good that shovel did you?
Holy justice has come for you!
Oh, yes, you're a human mincer, Diego. That sounded better in my head.
I ask about your eye only because it makes you look very much like one of them. I have come perilously close to shooting you at least 3 times.
It was an accident. A deeply unlikely and improbable accident. But let's just close the curtain on that particular issue for now. This exhibit is closed.
I suppose if the walls can give me guns, makes sense they can also give me bullets.
That sounded a lot wetter than an explosion really should.
Carpenter.
Little more than a symbolic gesture, given that the craftsmanship is so poor.
Did that make you a little seasick? Maybe the firemen will be nicer this time?
You will have to try harder than that! A lot harder!
Yes, yes, keep coming!
Fire
Plenty of
sale.
bolts to go around! The perfect tool for deconstruction projects. Like carrying coals to Newcastle. That was you, mate.
Well, at least it is a kinder fate than remaining a coal monster. Time to call down the
Max
lightning!
ammo.
I am Death's messenger.
Do that again and I will ruin your face. Got it, freak?
That sneaky little runt! Keep it away from the others!
Forgive me, poor lost soul. I could not bear to gaze further upon your unappealing face.
I see what you're doing, Diego. Keep doing it.
Oh, that little blue rat's on my last nerve.
Those who wrong me are usually found at the bottom of the Seine, as they did not drown.
Somebody shoot that water ghoul!
Let's test your conductivity, shall we?
I have crossed paths and swords with our enemy before. They sought to take my medallion, and now we know why.
I thought the medallion belonged to Scarlett. A gift from her father?
How many times do you have to die? That's rhetorical. Don't come back just to answer.
Double points.
Points? Well, next you'll be telling me there's a big giant scoreboard keeping track.
The Kraken's rage devours all!
Full power.
Mis pantalones!
The Vikings had nothing on Bruno!
C7H5N306 with perhaps a touch of NI3. That's wonderful! Brilliant! He keeps bringing that shovel. May as well dig his own grave.
His death reminds me of Diego. Overdramatic.
That is quite enough from you, Slappy Daniels.
Fire sale.
The quality better not be sacrificed for the price.
Kaboom.
Oh, last time I inhaled such a pungent odor, I had to relocate my laboratory.
Stay down, hot stuff. The last thing this ship needs is a fire.
Ah, I see my ex-wife has graced us with her presence again. I blew you to bits! Bits! That's all you are now. I'd keel over too if I looked like you.
Even after death, I still hear it scream. I hear them all.
You're very good at this, Bruno. I'm finding myself feeling a little bit insecure.
Bonus points.
I cannot be bribed. I will take your gold, but give you nothing in return.
I really hope you're not dumb enough to think that was a smart idea.
Fat lot of good that shovel did you. Could use a sprinkle more of trinitroanisole, I think. So, does this thing make me Thor? Because my eye is so Odin.
I do not like these stokers. They remind me too much of the man I used to be.
Was that supposed to hurt?
I'm just a normal gal purchasing bullets from a wall. Totally normal.
Are you okay, Sean? You seem... I am searching for the English word. It's... you seem...
I seem like someone who is carefully analyzing the emergent reality around them in order to better understand how he or she may improve their situation.
None of us escaped. These are not soldiers. They're mere sheep and nothing. They rule the largest empire the world has ever seen.
I blew you to bits! Bits! That's all you are now.
So bad I can actually taste it.
More fodder for my big bad cannons! I say, is that an intentional chemical reaction? Or just zombie heartburn? Ha 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 ha! Knocked off his knob! That is far closer than I'm comfortable with.
I gain nothing by allowing you to get closer to me,
Carpenter.
monster.
Do you ever take part in a firing squad, Bruno? Not great with first impressions, are you, deadhead?
Hey, Bruno! Come meet Senor Stoker. Something tells me you two will hit it off.
Fall before me like the sheep.
Max ammo.
My destiny. I'm finished.
Ooh, let's play a game, shall we? It's called Beggars and Mash.
Full power.
Fry, monster! Every last one of you! Ugh.
You tear my coat, I tear your flesh!
I'm not normally this destructive. Except to myself.
I spit on your bloodline.
He's quite the little barbarian, isn't he? It's a monstrosity. But at least it's our monstrosity. I've not seen anything that angry since Evelyn discovered my secret compartment.
Are you a fool, monster? You look like a fool.
I'm not even sure what happened there. We all need a little helping hand now and again. I give myself one fairly regularly.
Merci, Shaw. You actually did something right. Shh. Do not ruin the moment.
The medallion belonged to mi madre. It was very precious to my family. Anyway.
You are a generous man, Diego. Giving away such an object. One capable of destroying all that it touches.
Double points.
I will watch my own back. I have seen death take many forms. Yours was worthless. Ah! I hope your soul was freed long before now.
C7 H5N306 with perhaps a touch of NI3. That's wonderful!
Bonus points.
Ah, I know why you show me favor. It is my devilish looks, is it not?
Well, this is cathartic, if nothing else.
Hey! We ain't doing the foxtrot.
I promise, whoever turns you into a coal golem will pay. Bon voyage!
I was hoping not to have to purchase more ammo. That's a hint, Phantasma.
I'm almost surprised this doesn't shoot tentacles.
Ay, carajo. That is bad. But it is not Shaw bad. Ah! You dare strike out at the great Diego Necali?
Oh, mortar and pestle time! Let's make some medicine! Like carrying coals to Newcastle. That was you, mate. That will leave a bruise. I hate bruises. They make my tattoos all wonky. It's a monstrosity. But at least it's our monstrosity. That sounded a lot wetter than an explosion really should.
I understand what you are doing. Pain can be a useful motivator.
Oh, man. My eyes are watering so bad I cannot see.
They swarm as one, driven by a singular goal, like a hive mind. Like bees. Bzzz. Could use a sprinkle more of trinitroanisole, I think. All this violent insanity and blood-soaked decks aside, I really do hope the captain was able to send a distress message!
Even if he did send an SOS, rescue won't reach us in time. We're on our own, so be useful. If you can't be useful, go for a swim.
He's quite the little barbarian, isn't he?
Hold me firmly like a sheep. Here, of course, not give me nothing, can. Hey, look away! I have sired thousands of children, slaughtered countless more!
What manner of chemical interaction could lead to a combustion that targets only our adversaries? Frankly, I'm drawing a blank.
And that is the last we see of that thing. Right?
Now you have done it, Stoker. You have made Bruno mad! The beast has no mercy, spares no one!
Ah, gracias. That itch has been bothering me for hours.
Don't try that with me. I will cut you bad.
Bollocks! Nearly lost my grip there.
Max ammo.
I would hope that such supplies become commonplace. Ah!
I am Judge Bruno. This is my gavel. The sentence is death.
That sounded a lot wetter than an explosion really should. The downside to being made out of coal? You're pretty combustible, I'll tell you that.
I believe that may well be the shortest haircut you have ever been given.
Diego, imagine if any of your lovers actually knew the nasty things you got up to.
You are one ugly son of a...
You can run right off, you stubby-legged minge bag!
Insta-kill.
A short, sharp shock, and all is done. Ah, sod it! Let's make it a long one!
This man was forced to fight for a cause not his own. I know the feeling. I show you mercy.
Firepower beats fireballs. Every time.
C7 H5 N306 with perhaps a touch of Ni3. That's wonderful! It exploded! Shame. I was hoping to examine his remains.
You keep asking for it, bub. Now you get to see what happens. I'll give you a clue. It'll hurt.
You know what? I'm worried about you. I think you are loco, Shaw. Do you hear me? Loco. L-O-C-O.
They attack in waves of ever-increasing ferocity. Then there's a lull, like this one. Then something worse happens.
When I am finished, I will come for you all. These are not soldiers, they're mere sheep!
Fire sale.
Only like the Sheila. I am the flail of Tengri. I'll be for I am Sire.
Bonus points.
Slaughter countless more!
I'm not normally this destructive. Except to myself. Time to turn the fleshies into mushies.
I gain nothing by allowing you to get closer to me, monster.
Even when you nail a headshot, you still sound depressed. How many stokers worked on this ship?
At least you had an interesting death.
That sneaky creep's healing all its friends!
Double points.
I don't even recognize some of these organs. What was that little round one?
If it is violence you seek, then it is violence you will find.
It exploded! Shame. I was hoping to examine his remains. I'd appreciate it if you kept your grubby little paws away from me!
Maldición! I can't hear myself think!
My ammo supply dwindles.
Hang on a minute. How on earth did that cataclysmic explosion suddenly manifest out of nowhere? That was a bit sloppy. Need to work on my swing.
Whoever you were, I shall console your family. Especially your sister. Merde!
Shoot that sneaky blue freak before he supercharges the rest of them! I really hope you're not dumb enough to think that was a smart idea.
I am very low on ammunition.
The artifact is capable of somehow inducing teleportation! Wonderful!
You wish to fight, Bestia? Mano a mano!
I show you mercy.
I blew you to bits! Bits! That's all you are now. He's almost pocket-sized. Not that I'd want him anywhere near my, bits and pieces.
Since I shall leave the temple! Strike! Enough! And never enough!
Ha ha! Did you see that? I was all whoosh, bang, crack, thump! That is definitely going in my next adventure novel.
Prima materia. The foundation of all creation. The building blocks of life itself.
Primal material? No, I do not understand much of what you say, my friend, but let's just pretend that it is because of your accent. And overall weirdness.
Max ammo.
I give you one last kiss! And they say romance is dead.
I'm saying nothing, Diego. Your ego is inflated enough. Oh, that stench! Oh, feeling my brain. Death calls. Death.
Must not succumb to gas. Too pathetic.
Oh, wait, no. That part of my skin's already burnt. Never mind. Oh, that was a bit sloppy. Need to work on my swing.
Not great with first impressions, are you, deadhead?
Who is your captain now, creatures? Me! That's who!
Ugh, gross! Like